All right. Hello, everyone. We are San Diego State school counseling interns, and today we're going to be talking about something really important: Teen Dating Violence Prevention Month, which happens every February. So, to get started, my name is Mr. Cordero. I am the school counseling intern supporting the 11th grade team and Miss Soto. So, if you're by the office, please come say hey. But to get started with today's lesson, so February is usually all about hearts, relationships, and love. But this month is also about learning what real love looks like and what it doesn't, and learning more about what healthy versus non-healthy relationships look like. So for this theme, this year it's all about love is respect, and that means if it's not respectful, it's not love. So this conversation here isn't to judge anyone or tell us who you should or shouldn't date. It's more about giving you information so you can recognize healthy relationships, avoid unhealthy ones, and support yourself and others. So with that being said, let's get started on today's content. So why orange? So if you notice throughout this presentation, we have a lot of orange imagery all throughout. So orange represents teen dating violence. So it's the official color because it represents hope, positivity, and a future free from abuse. And similar to the color orange, it's bright, it stands out, and it reminds us that change is possible. And with that, awareness leads to action, and action leads to healthy relationships. And throughout this presentation, we'll get more into that on what defines a healthy relationship and what that looks like here at the high school setting. And now let's get more into some details and some facts. So, just some quick statistics. So, 1 in 3 teens in the United States experience emotional, physical, or sexual abuse from a dating partner. So, that means only 33% of teens who experience dating violence tell someone about it. Um, and this is widely spread out because around 1.5 million teens are affected every year. Every year. So if we think about this, this tells us two things. Well, for one, dating violence is more common than people think, and two, many teens suffer in silence. And this may be because they're feeling embarrassed, scared, or unsure if what they're experiencing is bad enough or if they're valid in their feelings. So if there's anything we want you to take away from this presentation is you are never overreacting when it comes to your safety and well-being. So if you see something, report something. And that's where we're going to get into more with the content.
Moving on, before we continue with the presentation, I am Ms. Anna and I am supporting the 10th grade team and Ms. Olivari. And in this slide, we are touching on healthy relationships and defining what that is. So, healthy relationships manifest themselves as healthy communication. But in order to have a healthy relationship, it's important to love yourself first. And loving yourself first means pouring into your own cup and making sure that all your needs are met before you meet others' needs. And saying that healthy relationship also brings the best in you. So a partner or a friend complements and balances your strengths, and there is mutual support. Something I wanted to highlight here is the 4 pillars of a healthy relationship. Now, what are these pillars? First, it's respect, and that is the theme this year. So, respecting each other's feelings, validating each other's feelings. And in addition to that, that's equality. So there is no power over the other person, and safety, which would be physically or emotionally, and most importantly, trust. Now, we're going to highlight some of the green flags, as we may say, or some 10 signs of healthy relationships. So, now for this one, it can be having that comfortable pace in a relationship, whether that is as a partner, as a friend, because most relationships start as a friendship. So, making sure that that pace is comfortable for you, and honesty also. So, feeling free to say no without feeling guilty or making up excuses or feeling judged. Respect, again, kindness, healthy conflicts, and respecting each other's boundaries, which is super important. trust between each other, independence of your own thoughts, maybe your own friends, having your own different hobbies that you like to do, equality in the relationship, and taking responsibility. Having communication is super important as well when there's conflict. Fun. You want to have fun with your partner, with your friend. You want to have fun. So, as long as you're having fun, that's also a green flag, and compromising when something arises. Now, we're going to touch on the red flags. So, signs of an unhealthy relationship, which that may manifest in being possessive, right? Saying that you can't hang out with certain people, or maybe it comes across excessive jealousy, and following that up with feeling isolated from your friends, from your family, feeling belittled. Maybe you feel like your feelings are being belittled, feeling betrayal by your partner, by your friend, and a lack of communication. In addition to intensity, feeling manipulated, or as maybe we may say, like guilt tripping you for doing things, sabotaging maybe your happiness. If you're happy about something, right, and they don't express that same happiness for your successes, that may be also a red flag. Um, Guilty, making you feel guilty, deflecting responsibility. So, watching out for these red flags is going to be super important to finding a healthy relationship.
So, hi everyone. I am the 12th grade school counseling intern, Miss Andrade, or Miss A, supporting Mr. Gonzalez and the 12th grade team, so the seniors. And with everything, this was all very important information. And I wanted to say the more we know, the better we will be. So, we want to recognize these unhealthy signs early so it can prevent relationships from escalating into abuse. So if you notice any of the unhealthy behaviors, whether in your relationship or in a friend's relationship or even in yourself, do not ignore them. Growth is going to start with awareness, and change is going to start with action. And you are not alone. It's better that we learn to love better by recognizing these unhealthy signs and the healthy signs to make sure we can shift these unhealthy signs into healthy behaviors. And ask for help. We have a grad lib team here who can support school social workers, school counselors, interns. So talk to someone, ask for help. And with that, I also wanted to bring the action plan. So we just want to talk about, if it's real, it's respectful. If the relationship is real, it's going to be respectful. And with this, there is a link that is attached to this presentation, and you can copy this URL as well into your Google. And this is a link that is guiding you, and it's meant to reflect the voices and experiences of both you or maybe adults who support you. And it gives a lot of great information throughout the action plan to be able to help support you if you are dealing with this or have any questions or concerns. And then finally, the resources. So we have our Love is Respect resource. And with this, you can text Love is to 22522. You can also learn your love language. So there are different 5 love languages. So you can take a quiz and see what kind of love do you like to receive from friends, from families, from relationships, quality time, words of affirmation. You can learn all of that. And then there's Teens for Courage, giving healthy relationship tips, and then also just information on if you're questioning if you're in a happy relationship. So trust your instincts, talk to someone you can trust, set boundaries and stick to them, and ask for help early. I'll leave you with this. Love should never hurt, control, or silence you. Love is respect, and you deserve nothing less. And remember that. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope that this information was very resourceful. And again, if you have any questions about teen dating violence, you can reach out to our grade level teams, our social workers here at Helix. We are here to support you students, and we are here for you, and we care about you. Thank you.